This playthrough is rated T for teen. Are you ready for the haunting season? I am. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare here with another new game for my collection, and this time it's Darkfall: The Journal for the PC. I'm playing the good old games version, GOG. This game came out in 2002, was created in the Macromedia engine, which is like a very obscure engine. Only like a handful of games were made with that, and it was made by one man, Jonathan Boakes. Created this game all by his lonesome. This game is considered an average haunting sort of point-and-click adventure game, so nothing super scary, but it's more about the atmosphere. So for those of you who are looking for a bit of an atmospheric experience, well, come and join me as we play the game. So it's very simple and very straightforward. This game has the way the engine works is that everything. If you want to load a game or whatever, it actually pulls up a file from your computer for the documents for the save file, and you pull up there, so it doesn't even have its own unique save folder or anything like that. So it's an interesting engine to say the least. But before we go on, let me pull up the information for it. Let me get my folder out here for it. So, whoops. Oh wait, no, I already had this pulled up. Never mind, wrong spot. So let's. Yeah, unfortunately, what the game does is it shrinks your game into like 36 by like 640 by like 720 or something like that. So it kind of messes with the your computer monitor, as you can see here. So it's shrunk down the desktop. It's only temporary. But anyway, Darkfall: The Journal is published by the Adventure Company, but obviously made by the man himself. Somewhere in the recesses of time, a darkness is growing in strength. A force that existed at the very beginning of time and will exist until the very end of time, waiting to break into our world. Man, I remember a lot of Adventure Company games. I played a lot of these back in the early 2000s, early day of PC. I've talked about it before, but this was... I mean, I had the console games and stuff like that, but I didn't have a very good PC, so only the handful of games I could actually run on a PC at the time we had, which my granddad gave me, was point-and-click adventure games similar to, like, you know, King's Quest and stuff like that. When I got a slightly better computer, I was able to play, like, adventure games. So I'm more familiar with this type of stuff in my early days than a lot of the more bigger titles and stuff like that, but... Anyway, Darkfall: The Journal, Introduction. There's something here, a power in here with us. Returning from work, you listen to a frightened and cryptic voice message from your brother, a talented architect, redeveloping the old train station and hotel in a now abandoned area. Boarding a train to meet him, you wonder what adventure you may be embarking on. When you arrive, the train is empty and the station is deserted. You begin to explore the train, tunnels, the station, the adjoining hotel on the grounds, and discover that although no one is there, you are not alone. Finding artifacts, ancient documents, a valuable journal, you realize that the area holds a history of disappearances and haunting dating back centuries. Armed with ghost hunting gadgets and using the clues left behind by the ancients set up to uncover the mystery of Darkfall, it has been triggered. A particular action or disturbance and all that was needed, and those who disturb us slumber have paid the ultimate price. It is always waiting. And then the rest of the manual is just how to play the game and the credits and everything like that. As you can see, there's not a whole lot of it. Most of it is from marketing for the publishers of this more than the actual creator itself. And then this tells you how to play the first couple of minutes if you're curious on how it works. So, but I'll leave that alone to play it myself. So, and yeah, this game has a very pretty decent atmosphere when it comes to like the mood and setting and everything like that. Oh, and by the way, the game is very British, so keep that in mind. So, all right, let's start our tale and see how the Darkfall: The Journal begins.
Message 1.
If you're there, pick up. It's me. Your brother. I was hoping you were going to be in. I needed you to be in. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking you only have phones when there's something wrong. Or something is wrong. Very wrong. I'm still in Dorset. I'm not the only one here. There's 2 students from Weymouth University. Polly and Nigel. Ghost hunters, would you believe? Well, I didn't believe. I do now. I need you to leave now. I need you to come here. I would go to the police, but... well, they'd laugh in my face. Ghost hunters. I think whatever they were hunting's found them. I think it's found me too. Please help. You're always good with things like this. If you leave now, you can catch the late train from Paddington to Weymouth. From Weymouth, get a cab. Come to Dowerton Station. It's abandoned. I'll be waiting. I really need your help on this. The sooner you can get here, the better. This place is really beginning to freak me out. I tried to find Polly or Nigel earlier and I couldn't find them anywhere. They wouldn't just leave. This all started a few days ago. It was when... I can hear it. I can hear it. It's right outside the door. Whispering. It's whispering my name. It knows my name. I've got to open the door. I've got to open the door.
Oh good, you're awake. We're in the tunnel, the train tunnel, just in case you were wondering where we are. Why don't you have a look around? But don't go too far, not just yet. I have a lot to tell you.
Well, it's like we're not alone, and apparently the train took us here. I don't know how it took us to an abandoned train area here. Maybe we fell asleep or something like that. But oh, by the way, if you want to really enjoy this game, I would definitely suggest some headphones or something like that, just so you can hear the sounds and music. I think that the guy did a pretty decent job with that. So anyway, make sure not to look right. In this tunnel, specifically this area we're in, this tutorial area, do not look right. For whatever reason, looking right and then moving forward will like glitch the game out, and you can't move forward. Like the icon here will not move forward after the you can go one screen, and if you've looked right at any point, it'll disappear and you can't move forward. It's weird. I don't know how that got passed or never got fixed, but all right. Well, anyway, but we can't look this way. We can't look left and be fine.
Nah, you can't see me. You'll find out why later. But for now, I can see you, which is all that matters.
Did I tell you this game was very British? Oi! Oh, what? Anyway, sorry. But yeah, you can look left and right. Yeah, the icons are showed. It'll go left will be that. Left will be a triangle. Left triangle. Right triangle. Forward will be this little up arrow here, and then you can move back sometimes in certain areas, like to zoom out of things. But it's pretty straightforward. And if anything you can interact with, there'll usually be like a little a little magnifying glass, or like a little circle that basically is a magnifying glass. So everything's pretty straightforward. There's a little bit of pixel hunting in this game. It's not too bad though. It's a lot of stuff's pretty obvious what you need to click on.
You're from London, ain't ya? We came from London a couple of years ago in 41. Doctor said we had to. Air was bad for me and me dad. Breathing problems or something. Hey, let's keep moving, shall we?
But he's got the black lung. Uh-oh, he's doomed. Anyway, what's this? Yeah, see, it's usually if you see something in the background, maybe highlight it, see if there's a finger means you'll look at, or like pick it up or look at it or whatever.
I can see the others too, so maybe I can help you. I think the others are hoping you'll be able to help them. One of them knows you. Your brother, ain't it? He's the new one, only just arrived. He feels a bit confused. I was like that at first, but you get used to it. I'm Tim, by the way, Timothy Pike. I normally play here, or on the footbridge. I like to watch the trains. But there ain't no trains. Not now. But listen, don't tell me Dad that I'm in here. It'd kill me, if you know what I mean. Anyway, let's get you out of this tunnel. You'll catch your death.
Death of cold, that's why I mentioned. So, the Dowerton Messenger. Published weekly, May 16, 1947. Six vanish from hotel. Mystery deepens at Dowerton. Police are baffled over the case of the missing Dowerton Six. They have stated they believe the owner, Mr. George Crabtree, is directly involved in the mystery. Dowerton Parish Dr. Alexander Robert. Oh yeah, I guess I could take... If you want to get rid of the subtitles, just press F1. You do have to do this every time you restart the game. It'll automatically turn it off when you close the game. So if you ever want subtitles, just press F1. So... Dowerton Parish Doctor Alexander Robert has claimed that he has been prescribing strong sedatives and sleeping tablets in the months leading up to the event. Locals have given no indication that they believe the other residents are in any danger from Crabtree, but do admit he had been acting quite strangely. Bertie Jones, the local butcher, he was always a bit nutty, that one, suspects that, and then we can't see the rest of it. A photographic image of Crabtree will be something in a phone. Okay. Anyway, just click on this to back out, and we can move forward. Like I said, don't look right for whatever. There's nothing there. It's just a wall, but still. If we want to quit the game for whatever reason, we could click this button here. We can't save it yet. We will be able to hear in a moment. So.
See? We're near the station now. It won't always like this. It's bright and busy and full of people. I think they must have shut it down. Don't remember why. I don't remember much at all. Not even the way home. But perhaps you can help me with that.
Why do I feel like you can't go home at all, kid? Just an idea, so. I said, if you look right, it's just a wall. Nothing really to see there, so.
Climb up on the platform. To your right now. Go on.
Don't tell me what to do, eh? What? I can't really do anything that way. Now we can look right, by the way. Yeah, see, that's the platform. Look up. Okay. Let's go this way.
No! I mean, you don't want to go down there till you got some light. That's your mate in this place. It hides in the dark, you see. You'll see what I mean later.
What, are we going to get eaten by a grue? Alright, well. Let's see. Courage, something stout, something looks like London Bridge. Hasn't fallen down. Daddy sauce, phrasing. See, 21 and a quarter by 5 and a quarter. Women, see, join the women's army. She's not even in army fatigues. What type of army are you talking about? Anyway, yeah, we can't.
That's it. That's where you can get started. Open the door.
Yeah, I can't really explore until we actually turn on the power to this place. Because we can explore a bit further, but we want to just open the door, so.
There's a switch in front of you. Pull it. It's time this place had a bit more light, don't you think?
Yeah, he's talking about a light switch. For those of you too young, these are old-fashioned light switches where you pull a chain. And, well, actually, most fans still have that. Never mind. But this one isn't a fan, but, you know. Ah, Aziz light. Alright, now I know we get this baby started. What does it say? Signals, platforms, waiting room, motel, trelay, or whatever, toilet block, or whatever. So, anyway.
It's time. When you've finished in here, I'll be outside.
Yeah, I like the little just animations in this. Like I said, I know I'm old school, so. Anyway, back out. Okay. Yeah, we can look around. Dorsetshire Electricity Company, 1913. And then nothing over there, so.
I can still help you if you get stuck. You can find me on the wooden footbridge. I play there a lot. It's sort of, well, safe. 'Cause it's secret, you see. It don't know I'm here, talking to you. But it will soon, so I'd better go. Remember? I'll be on the footbridge. I'll leave you a note. Bye for now.
I wonder who this kid is. I wonder if we'll ever see him. I wonder. But anyway, yeah, little details like now that you've turned on the lights, little moths or flies or whatever flying around the... Just little details. I know, like I said, old school games, but that's common today. But yeah, now we can actually finally save our game. The way saving works is that it'll pull up your file, and then you'll just type in whatever you want. So I'm just going to type in Darkfall 1. I'll probably just save on the save file. There's almost no bad ends or whatever in this game. It's pretty straightforward for the most part. And every time you load, you have to do the same thing. So just be prepared for the game to all of a sudden pull up a folder when you're doing stuff like that. So. Okay, we're in the ladies' bog here. Let's take a look. Ooh, we're being naughty. We've never been to the ladies' bog is British for bathroom, by the way. And to him was given the key to the bottomless pit. Huh. Go through your wardrobe. I'm not really a dress guy, so I do. Although I do own a kilt. If it's not, switch off that light. Less light, more planes. So yeah, a lot of this stuff is kind of even before my time. Like especially during the. Well, see, the newspaper said like 1947. Well, that was after World War II. But during World War II, in London and Britain, just in general, they were always having to worry about bombings. So they were told to turn off their lights so the German planes would not have an obvious target. So other than obviously military facilities and stuff like that. So, and yeah, here's when you can examine stuff a little, not microscope, microscope, yeah, or magnifying glass. So, yeah, yeah. Don't let anyone tell you that women's bathrooms aren't as nasty as guys. I know from experience. But anyway, look at these old. And I like that there's actually a reflection in the mirror there. They didn't have to do that, but they did. So they could have just left it. Anyway, weird symbol there, but all right, let's leave. Yeah, there's actually nothing in here. I know how to get through the game relatively efficiently, but the thing is, I want to just explore everything just to show you what you can do in the game, because there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of rooms you don't actually have to go through to beat the game. So basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to gather information on what's going on and then clues that we need to make note of ourselves, so to when we beat the game, for example. So anyway, let's check the men's toilet. See, it's not as nasty in here. Told you. But anyway, there's a hole in the wall. A hole in the wall? Ugh. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, Larsis, huh? Well, make a note. Write that down. You'll need to know it for the end of the game. Like, I'm serious. Make a note of that. So, BPTT, that symbol again. I hate Guar. Guar is awesome. No, actually, I'm neutral on Guar. Yeah, some toilet bowls, or not toilet bowls. Whatever the standing toilets are called again. So, piss bowls or whatever. So, yeah, more nasty. Paper towels, everything like that. I will always be here. What, Timmy? Like Timothy or whatever? But anyway. Alright, let's go on. Okay, that was it for that section. Alright, let's take a, let's say that light source is a little wonky, so let's go in here. This is the foyer room, or the waiting room. Anything in here? Ooh. Got an old cell phone. Wow, remember these, folks? This is like from the 90s. Yeah, can't do anything with it. We can only look at it. So it's a broken cell phone. So that's modern technology. Could that have been our brothers? Maybe. It's hard to say. Whoops. Didn't mean to click on that again. Alright, let's see. Like I said, there's not a whole lot of straight obvious music in this game. Most of the game is ambiance. Let's see. The King's Lead for power and speed. Go Great Western, I think. Devon. It shows some cliff sides and a beach. And then London and Birmingham. Someone, talking to the conductor or something like that. So, alright, we got it looks like a PDA. Good evening, P. You have no appointments this evening. Your next appointment is on Wednesday, 1503. It is with Jonathan at Crabtree Manor. Remember to take the redevelopment portfolio. Huh. You have yet to enter your business address. Please do so as soon as possible. I exist to serve you, but only can do so with your cooperation. That's creepy. There's our, according to GPS, this is our location. Let's see. Let's look at the. Let's see. Let's look at this first before I read the letters. 4329 from V. Farrow. Subject blueprints. Hi, Pete. I know you are not too busy with the mock-up I sent you. It was only a rough. Also, I'm finding it hard to illustrate what I haven't seen. Could you possibly send a copy of your blueprints, even partially finished? Finished ones would be a help. I imagine the hotel to the side of the platforms, but you say that is over the tracks. If so, what were you thinking when they built it? Must have been very noisy and dirty. Anyway, I digress. Send me what you have. Is that the same? Let me see if it's the same on these letters or the. Okay, this is a journal, so it's different. So okay. No peripheral devices. Maybe you do not have any. Work harder and you may be able to afford some. Did he write that note himself? But anyway, see, 4329, 1542, Sapphire Net. Sci-Fi. Dear Mr. Crowhurst, your subscription to Doctor Who Monthly is about to expire. Aw, well nowadays I would let it expire, if you know what I mean. There are many up-and-coming features to enjoy, including convention info, free gifts, and news on the latest development in the world of Who World. Please help us to support the greatest sci-fi show ever. Joseph Blythe. It was the greatest show ever. Well, I don't know about that. Sci-fi? That's always hard to say. I was more of a Star Trek guy myself. And even that's, unfortunately, hit a snag recently, if you know what I mean. But anyway, let's keep... Anything else here? So, nope. Okay, just one more. 4329, 2045 GMT from Mumra25 at AOL.com. Mumra, the ever-living. Huh? Hey, older brother, what's up with you? April Fool's Day is long gone, you know. What's this message about? You sound like you're either on acid or lost your mind, or both. There's no such thing as ghosts, as well as you know. I think you've been in the countryside too long. The clean air has gone to your head. Isn't that supposed to be good, though? Even so, you really have me worried. Give me a call as soon as you get this. Could be tricky. Your mobile is dead. Very dead, in fact. I've given you an office. Given the office a call. Neither Richard or Vicky can raise you. Okay, now I'm really worried. You're probably fine, but it doesn't always hurt to check. I've always wanted to see the West Country anyway, so I think this is actually us. Ourselves. Yeah, so it says me there. So that's our message to our brother, you know, asking, like, what's going on with him. So, yeah, it looks like he's been lost or something like that, because his phone's here and his PDA's here, so. Alright. 41702. I haven't been able to see much of the building so far. It was dark when my cab pulled down into Dowerton. What I could see looked promising. The roof was intact, so maybe the foundations will soon be strong and dry. The Crabtrees are an odd family. I am staying at the family home, which is beyond the woods. We'll make a start on the survey tomorrow. 4192. I'm amazed. The structure is intact. The actual rooms are like a living museum. Whoops. Sorry. Are like an actual living museum. Time is hardly paled or dirty the rooms. If you like this sort of thing, you could probably make a fortune in architectural. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it was weird. The thing kept clicking weird on that one. So sorry. Okay. If you salvage, I know a load of people who would pay through the nose for 40s memorabilia. Anyway, I have made a good start on the survey, starting in the station foyer. There's a small drive private room off the foyer, the old waiting room, in fact, which I have made my main base. Your main base of operations, huh? Did I actually? Okay, I already did that too. So just, yeah, it stays in the down position, which kind of threw me off for a bit. Okay. 422. There are two students in the hotel. They tell me that they are studying paranormal activity. No joke, they are looking for ghosts. They are nice enough kids. Polly and Nigel have some serious hardware with them, including their own power source. Wish I had one. I wish I had a heater for that matter. There's a fireplace in this room, but I doubt the chimney is up to the job. I do have a fireplace myself, but unfortunately it's clogged up. I need to actually clean it, but I've got I still have some work to do before I even mess with that. Hopefully maybe I'll get it done before the winter sets in. 42202. Started surveying the old train platform. Still solid. Plan to build a large conservatory over the up platforms and use the space as a restaurant area. Nice idea. Funny thing is, I was on the platform and heard someone in the tunnel. A kid, I think. Told him to get out. You never know what lethal items have been left in there. Got a deadline, so the last thing I need is interruptions. Speaking of which, those students work through the night. Now that's dedication. I wonder how their investigation is going. Poor things. The proofs arrived. Vicky has done a good job on the hotel mock-ups, but the image will need massive changes. Jonathan Crabtree is a very particular client. Bless him. Okay. Oh, right. I was already on 4, so 5. 42402. That kid was in the tunnel again. I was going to have a look. Whoops. Let me set this up. I was going to have a look, but couldn't find my torch. Torch is British for flashlight. It's really dangerous. What is his parents thinking? Today was stressful enough without new worries. The old Theodite is playing up. I was surveying the down platform, and the VDU went mad. Some sort of interference. Was well weird. Couldn't place the source. But the settings at the time were 271 and 632. Remember that for later, folks. Or thereabouts. Had to leave it for now. Might get Paul down here to take a look at that. There's no time to waste, so I got to work on the branding. We need a name for the club and what is currently the hotel reception and bar. I came up with the word cars. With a K? You're like come and go and stuff like that, so whatever. Just popped into my head. I can't shake it. It's been in my head since the Theodolite impact up. Never look a gift horse in the mouse and all that, so cars it is then. Alright, let's look at this one. 6. Shared some pizza and beer with Polly and Nigel. They were in the mood to show me some of their findings. Very impressive. Remote cameras have been placed all over the place, enabling them to view live feeds from several areas on the site. Damned clever. Not too sure about the results, though. Loads of blurry images or of shadows. Not exactly conclusive. Anyway, enough of that. Time to get back to work. Okay, 7. 724 or 42702. Someone has been messing about my stuff. I should have got a lock for the door. My papers were all over the floor. I asked P and M, but I knew it wasn't them. I bet it was that bloody kid, the one from the tunnel. Okay, well, if he wants to play silly buggers, then so can I. I'll wait out here tonight and see if he comes back. Nope, no visitors tonight. Not to this room, anyway. Though I must admit, though, this is really stupid, but I'm sure I heard someone on the platform whistling. Wasn't the kid, sure of that. I'll be glad to get this job done and get out of here. Freaking me out, man. No, it's freaking me out. And finally, his last notice here. 42902. Last night was my last night shift in this place. The whistler was back, walking up and down outside. I can hear him beyond the window. I must admit to being quite unnerved. I gave PNN a call on the mobile and asked if they wanted to come down and take a look. Naturally, it stopped straight away. This is no good. It's affecting the work. Maybe I should think about getting someone down here to give me a hand. How can I explain it, though? As the boss, I can hardly admit to being scared. Maybe a friend? No, I know who to call. Ghostbusters. No, I know who I'll call. Perfect. They always loved a puzzle. I assume that's me. So apparently we, as the main character, are puzzle seekers. So good to know. So, all right. Anything else here? The Station Hotel, Dowerton, redevelopment portfolio. Let's see. Anything else? There's a lantern here. A cup of coffee. So, or thermos or whatever. Crowhurst, superior architecture. Richard, the artist's impression of the site is great, but could you ask Vicky to tone down the ivy a bit? Also, the station foyer should be slightly more visible. It will be the main entrance. I'm showing the portfolio to Jonathan Crabtree on Wednesday, so it'll need to be emailed to me before then. Apart from everything is going well, especially the survey. Last night I thought of a name for the club. Don't ask me how I came up with it, but I think Cars is quite appropriate. What do you think? I think it's dumb. You're a dumb person. No. Well, hopefully not that happening. Alright, let's go back out. Alright, let's take a look at this. Yeah. Dowerton tickets. A platform ticket must be purchased to enter the train platform. 2D. The tickets is to be given on leaving the platform. Bent or battered coins must not be used. No slugs or tokens. Tickets issued remain the propriety of the Great Western Railway Company. Insert coin, turn handle, ticket will be issued. Anyway, a couple of free coins there. Thank you. We'll use those in a moment. Let's back up. So, let's check up here first before we continue on. And usually most areas will have a multi-look where you can look back and forth. A lot of times you won't really need to use it too much, but there's the letter Timothy said he left. Good one. You found my note. You have no idea how much effort it took me to make it happen. Fine thing is, my writing is a lot better than when I was at school. Anyway, like I said before, I can still help you, but we'll have to work together. If you'll get stuck, maybe I know something you can ask one of the others. So do I'll need to see what's in your mind. So go to the place where you're stuck and concentrate. If you think hard enough, then I might be able to see it. If so, come straight back here, and I might have some help for you. If you don't come straight back here, I'll lose contact with you. But maybe you can sort this all out yourself. Good luck, Timothy Pike. So he's basically a tutorial, or not tutorial, sorry. He's a hints guy. So if you're having trouble with the game, he's supposed to basically tell you a general idea of what you need to do to solve the puzzle or where your next objective needs to go. So it's like cards or something like that, or tickets, I guess. Powerton First Class R to Paddington First Class, available for one luncheon and restaurant. Car, return ticket, conditions on back. It seems to be the only thing here, so. Oh, and if you get something in your inventory, it'll be up here and it'll highlight it, so. Very convenient. Don't have to go into a unique menu or anything like that, so. And there's the map of this area. The Great Western Railway. Let's see, Wesley, Wolverhampton, Gloucester, Yeovil, all these places, huh? Not majorly important, but something to keep in mind. Let's see, a little desk. Ooh, I actually have one of these lamps. Not this exact one, obviously, but it's one similar in design, so. A new position indeed. What a check they have. So they think one station closes and we can all just pack up and leave? 30 years I've been here. Some would see this as half a lifetime. What of the others? My lads have all been sacked. What the hell are they going to do? Most of them have families. I blame those newspapers. They're monsters. They're monsters. The disappearances. Why can't they just leave them in peace? They're not coming back no matter what anyone says. Just like that poor child. He was never found, so what hope for the others? I'll take this new position, but things can never be the same again. It is the end of an era for myself and the whole of this village. We will all miss this station, and hopefully it will never be forgotten, even after it has been razed to the ground. They have sealed the building in ugly iron, so even daytime is now as night. Time to pack my things, lock those doors, and bid farewell. Goodbye and good luck to Dowerton. Yeah, just one of those businesses that had to shut down for not making enough money or not necessary or whatever. Local availment. Wellington, 10 years. At something. I can't read some of it. HL number 2, 10 years something. AW number 2, camshaft. Taos Nift. I don't think that's what it says, but Gamma 20, stored dry. Cochrane. Okay. Sentinel number 4, stopped. Tick number 35, okay. Number 38, okay. A lot of these you don't really have to worry about the details on, but it's more for just ambiance and kind of reading everything. Mid clear, the handbrake must be applied, the cylinder locks must be open. Or it could be the other one. So, let's see, what's this? GWP. Or GWR, sorry. It is with some unhappiness that I have to inform you that the regional station will be closing on Easter Sunday. After some thought and research, it was decided that the Dowerton stop was not financially viable. Also, the customer's satisfaction never really recovered after the events that happened in the station hotel. The unhealthy interest of the press have not helped this matter. We hope that most of you, of a long-standing status, will be employed at other regional stations. A. Henry. Happy Easter. Great. You get fired, but... you know, whatever. Hey, we can grab this lamp. We'll use that for later. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why it lets me click down here. It's not, can't do anything with it, so. Anyway. Anyway, we can read these things. A reward of £4 is offered for information regarding the recent vandalism of GWR property at Dowerton Station. Points 1 and 5 were broken sometime during the night of the 13th. This is a very serious matter and should be dealt with as soon as possible. The police have requested help from a staff up by those. This is like a letter cubby or whatever. For like when you're transferring mail from like one spot to the other, they would put like letters in there to be shipped out to different places through the train. So the police have requested help from staff and local people to aid in the search of both tunnels. They are hoping to find some signs of clues regarding the disappearance of a local child, Timothy Pike, 11, left the village and may have been wandering into the tunnel by mistake. Any help would be looked upon highly by myself, so come on, Lance. Well, didn't we just run into Timothy? Although we never saw the guy. Huh, yeah, that's probably nothing. As you all know, the head office has become rather tight these days regarding financial matters. I do not know why this is so I'd ask you to not spread any further rumors. There's enough gossip already, so please sign the petition to get the old electricity bunker re-roofed into corrugated iron, as the slate tiles are leaking. Request. Grant from head office for repairs to the footbridge is long overdue for a good structural survey and could develop. We are told often into liability. Waiting room chimney needs unblocking. No fires can be lit until work is undertaken. I will ask Edith Penfold, who runs the hotel next door, if she knows anyone from the village. She is an absolute goldmine for local information. Latest invoice arrival. Candles, £4. What are you lot doing? Eating them? This will have to change. I am calling a budget meeting for next Friday morning. GWR has not made money, you know. Candles? £4 for candles, huh? Seems like a lot, but especially at this time of year. I feel like you're supposed to be able to click this one, but for whatever reason I can't, so I have no idea what that actually says, so sorry, viewers. Have any of you lot been approached by passengers regarding the platform toilets? I had a very stressed lady inform me that she thinks there may be peeping Tom sneaking into one of those cubicles. Yeah, we saw the hole there. She finished her business and went to scold the rascal only to find the toilet block empty. Ew. Yeah, see, I can't do anything on that one, so. Alright. Let's see what else is going on here. South. I'm taking an early holiday because I know summer will come soonest in the south. Southern Railway. You hear that, viewers? Nah, that's probably nothing. Can't get through there. Ooh, another lamp, but we already got that one, so. Looks like they're timetables. GWR, direct and picturesque route to the southwest. Includes Eastern and trade services and changes. Train services to and from London. To Weymouth to London. London Paddington, Action, Ealing, Broadway, Brentford, Southwall, Windsor Eton, Maidenhead, Tierford, Reading, Newbury. Weymouth, Abbotsbury, Dorchester 2, Maiden Newton, Yeovil, Castlecarry, Witham, from Eastbury, and Churton. I'm not going to read all the times, it's unnecessary. So, okay. Let's keep going forward. Looks like we can... Hello? Hello, Avon calling. Perhaps we can make a call. What was that again? It's something about forest spider or whatever, so.
Hello? Is someone there? Oh, you are there. My name is Nigel. Nigel Danvers. Me and my colleague Polly, we were working in the hotel. You'll find out more about that later. But listen to me for now, because I haven't got much time. It probably knows I'm talking to you, so I'll have to be quick. You have to get into our room. We're doing some work in the hotel. You'll find out what later. For now, all you need to know is you need to find the key. You should find it. I have great faith in you. The key, I left it in a teapot. Yes, in a teapot. Don't remember where. Silver teapot. I'm sure you'll find it. I must go now, it's here. I've got to go.
Wow, it wasn't creepy at all. Not at all. Okay, so apparently we called Nigel somehow, even though we didn't know his number. But and there's the train station there. There's the hotel, or connection to the hotel anyway. So you always expect during scenes like this, you always expect in old games like this, you always expect something to like pop up in the background. Not only as a jump scare, but something like, "Whoa, what's going on here?" But nope, nothing there. And this takes us to the other side. You could actually just go across the way to this place. You don't have to go through this, for those who are curious. And there's the benches to wait for the train. It would just pop up, yeah, back up into here, and then it would back out. There would be a turn. There would be, I don't know if you saw it, but there was a spot where it goes back. You could turn off and then go forward, switch the tracks, and go out that way. At least that's from what it looked like. So. And then there's this thing here is the theodolite or theolite or whatever it's called from that the Pete mentioned, or in the PDA or whatever. So let's take a look at it. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to get it to remember how they said at a specific coordinates it was like 271 to 630. So we need to find that. So let's see. Okay, to Opal. There you go. Now you head it up there, and then I need to hit this until I get to 630. Oops. I think I have to barely click it. Let me see if I hold it down. Maybe I'll do it. Hold on. Let me. It's a bit too sensitive, so because I need to get to 630. If I could get like 630, like, well, technically it's 632, but if I could get to 630, it's fine. But my mouse might be too like, it's too clicking up. Interesting. Yeah, it was looked like it said something like maybe like cars or something like that, or the symbol of cars, which is the symbol of this place or whatever. So anyway, we just need to see that. So let's back up out of that thing. So okay. Let's see, it's up there. That's a. Ooh. Let me go. Sorry, let me go back out. Whoops. Let me go back outside first. Hold on. Yeah, sorry about that. I want to get, before I go there and go actually check the hotel and everything, I need to check something else, so. It's supposed to be a, let's see. Oops, I didn't mean to go back inside again, sorry. Trying to get to the fence. There's supposed to be a spot. There it is. That's what I was trying to find first. I was trying to find the entrance to the fence and look that way. So before we go to the hotel and do all that, so that takes us back. So yeah, a barn, huh? Out here in the middle of the foliage, huh? Make sure you have your, mosquito repellent and all that fun stuff. Alright, just seeing if there's anything I can actually click on. Nope, okay. In the barn, huh? Okay. Let's turn on the lantern so we can actually see stuff. As far as I'm aware of, you have infinite amount of oil and light, so you don't have to worry about it. And you go forward. I was just taking a look at everything you could actually look at here. I like the little detail. I wonder how he did that back in the day. I think I'm not programming expert, so you'll have to forgive me on that one. So, yeah, it looks like an old car, and I'm not sure. I'm not a guy who knows cars, so you'll have to forgive me. So, yeah, I almost expect, like, with something like this, you don't expect like a scary face to appear during this part. There's a lot. Oh, ooh, old-fashioned saw. I think I've got one of those in the house. It's actually quite rusted, but I still have one. I do have an electric one too, but depends on my mood if I want to use my electric one or not. Yeah, very creepy atmosphere. Like I said, almost no music. There's some music every once in a while, but it's like it's more ambiance than anything. So don't expect like, loud themes to appear and all that. Huh. Got a screwdriver. Flathead, I believe. Nails. And then some plates. Don't want to take the plates, huh? Alright, fine. Nope. There we go. Just trying to go back downstairs. I like that they have a different angle for this as well. Look at that. I've seen those types of cars before in old movies and stuff like that. It's not a racer, but the design looks very familiar. Okay, wait. Let's go this way. Now we can explore down, or we can examine over here as well. Ooh, a hatch. And a pitchfork as well. Let's go in the creepy cave. It's funny how we're doing this before we even go to the hotel at all. But you can, there's kind of a set way for a point, but let's see, you can go. Apparently there are bats in here, apparently. I actually thought I saw something there, like a bat or something like that, but. Ooh. Symbols and stuff like that. And we heard some voices as well. That takes us back, but yeah, I guess we have to go through the creepy hallway or creepy area for it, huh? Yeah, some symbols there. I'm not sure. Sonic the Hedgehog? Or Sonic? Is that you? No. Wonder if they're Egyptian in nature. It's hard to say. Yeah, now we can actually take a look at it with our lamp there. So, yeah, we just have to find a spot to figure it out. So, okay. So, Okay, so we just need to pay attention to this stuff here. Let's see. Alright, look at these symbols there. Some type of a person or a creature thingy. Okay. Okay, first symbol. Yeah, keep these in mind for later. It's like a cross or, you know, something like that. And then a triangle with a little hook on it. T with like a little squiggly line on it. Square with a couple of lines down there. So yeah, like I said, write these down. The 4. Well, it's not a 4, but you know, it looks like a 4 for all intents and purposes. TT or a T and like a maybe a TB or whatever you want to call it. We're just trying to remember the symbols. I don't think you have to remember every single symbol, but you do need to like remember the gist of them. Star, looks like a vehicle or something like that. Maybe like an association. Oh, we've seen this symbol before. That was Larsis, if you remember. Plus circle. Circle cross. Yeah, by the way, this is back in the day where the game didn't actually take notes for you. You had to take notes. Otherwise, you'd have to go back. It's the same as Myst. You know, that type of thing. Actually, that game came with a notebook because it expected you to write things down. So hopefully you did over the course of the game. Let's see. Okay, there's that one. This one's a up arrow with like 2 lines in it. And the 4 with like a plus on the side of it. So. Okay, so we've already found Larsis, which was, like, was it this one? We've also found this symbol right here. We saw that earlier. That's the car symbol. We saw that from the theodolite or whatever it is. So let's go back. So yeah, remember that all those symbols and stuff like that. Like I said, it's very important for later that we do that. So. I was trying to see if there's anything else I missed while I was here, so. Alright. Okay, let's get out of here. I don't think there's anything else I can find in here now that I think about it, so. Back up, and we put away the light for this part. So, yeah, see if there's anything else I can find. I don't think so. Yeah, we got ourselves out of the barn here or whatever. So, all right. Okay. Let's see. You could I was about to say, I thought you could just travel through across the thing, or for some reason it wasn't letting me there for a second. Okay, let's go. Let's see. That was that one room. Cannon are here. Is that Gordon and Dilworth? Tomato catsup, not ketchup, catsup. Alright, let's see. Anything else? No? Okay. Looks like old-fashioned milk or water jugs. Yeah, used to be back in the day, you actually used to have the milkman come to your house and deliver milk for you if you paid for the service or whatever. Didn't just go to the grocery store. They'd have like their own little milk trucks, and they were they had, little mini freezers in there, and they would deliver it to your doorstep. It was usually like a bottle or multiple bottles of milk. People didn't drink a crazy amount of milk, but just enough for like the week or days or whatever, depending on what service you got. So. That was before my time, but I'm still aware of it from old black and white shows and stuff like that. Straight's padded chicken feed, huh? The buffet, huh? Ooh. Wait, was it? I thought I could check. Hold on a second. Okay, it just says buffet on there. Look at that. Who knows what's in there? Even though we were lifted side. But anyway, now we can go inside. I mean, you can go inside the whole thing. You don't have to You don't have to look at everything, you know. Okay. Let's see what's in here. Oops. Sorry, I keep moving my mouse off my mouse pad, so it distracts me when that happens. So another gas lantern or whatever. There's like a couple matches and a candle. Not much we can interact with though. Yeah, there's quite a few things we can't actually do anything with, but so keep that in mind. More candles. Looks like that one was knocked off or whatever. But you can tell that there's gas just because of that. The gas is on or whatever. Oh, hello. Another PDA or something like that. Unit is active. Press green button for standby. Oh. Hello. So now what do we got? Can we do anything else with it? Nope. It's just a thing that's on. Huh. Okay. Yeah, now we get a new thing for our device, like a display. It's called the electromagnetic tracker. It's one of Nigel's inventions or Polly's inventions or whatever. It's supposed to tell us when ghost activity is around, apparently. So it'll be here for basically the rest of the game for all intents and purposes, and then you can pull it back up if you need to interact with it or whatever. So, but yeah, now it's permanently in our inventory. So, all right. Anything else we can check on? Yeah. Hello. Let's see. It looks like we're in the reception area. Yeah, no sounds to hear. No sounds to hear either. It's like stairs up here. A little stage back here. Here's for people letter for the hotel itself. Or the train station before they go to the hotel. The station hotel. Room number IE, Miss Nabel. 9 a.m. 2 slices of lightly toasted bread with a fresh apple, pot of strong coffee. No, not too sure about this one. Best not keep her waiting. So, these must be notes on the residents of the hotel at the time. The station hotel. Note to all of us, or note to all of Miss, I think. Anyway, I have the feeling that someone is breaking into the hotel. Nothing stolen, but I've heard someone on the second flight of stairs tonight. Strange, given that everyone was in the bar. I ain't blaming a ghost either. Ooh, ghosts. Ghosts are more annoying than anything. The station hotel. Dear Miss Gramble, I suggest that we meet this evening for dinner. I take great pleasure in assuring you that our business is far from over. Events have taken a new twist. I'll be in the restaurant, if I am bold enough to call it that, from 7 p.m. onwards. Don't be late. It will cost you MF. Whatever that is. The station hotel, room number 2B, Miss Fly, 9:30 a.m. Demands orange juice. Demands it! She is a right one. Get it from the bar. Also 2 slices of toast and some local jam. Strawberries looking off. Give her that. Well, yeah, this is what happens when you make people mad that mess with your food. You know what I mean? The station hotel. Edith, I will not be joining you at all at the bar straight away. I have something to deal with. Tell Vernie that I hope to join him for drinks before midnight. I may have a lot to confess. I hope to have the chance to explain. Do not come looking for me, for you will not find me. George. Station hotel, room number 2E. Vernie. I mentioned to Andrew that we may have a bit of knockoff bacon today. Well, how do you have knockoff bacon? It's either bacon or not bacon. Is it like off? Is it not bad or something? So if you get down the village early enough, make him a nice sandwich with daddy sauce. He will have a hangover. Red wine. What? Daddy sauce? Did I read that right? Yeah, daddy sauce. It's not like a dandy sauce. It's daddy sauce. Okay. An old picture. Horse, lady, and a dude. Huh. Ooh, a switch of some sort. We'll check that here in a second. April 2nd, delivery, 29th, music night. Okay. Let's see, we got a phone. Let's see, someone had some alcohol there. A phone there. It's an old rotary phone, folks. Yeah, before the days of cell phones and stuff like that, you had to push the rotary, and you pushed it, the button down, it'd roll up and go every time. So yeah, old school there. Well, this game isn't old school because, well, it's old, but you know. Yeah, we can hear something, but nothing's going on. Maybe come back to that later, maybe. Jones, family butcher since 1854. Order: pig trotters, 2 rabbit skin, beef trimmings, something pound. I can't tell the poundage. Giblets, 2 pheasants, or 5 pigeons. Either way, I guess. Must be an ink wall there. Looks like a man and a woman there, an old man and a woman. There, we got some stamps. Floods. What you need to know about floods. It's like those nuclear. It's like those nuclear explosion videos we watched when I was a kid. You know, duck and cover. And you're like, I don't think you can duck and cover from a nuclear explosion, dude. Floods have recently struck your area. If you were not affected this time, then you may be next. Are you prepared? Have you even thought about it? Take a look at this new photographic collection. Look closely. Studies and images as the next property could be yours. Are you insured? Do you know what to do in a storm? Worry not. There's a good advice. Telephone numbers and very important addresses at the end of this portfolio. Be prepared. Be prepared. Taunton underwater. Hundreds made homeless after flood strikes. Ooh, look at that. I've never been in a major flood area. I've gotten close before, but never damaged the house permanently, that type of thing. Looks like a note here. Streets disappear. Looks fine. It's not. It's dangerous. Stay out of flood water. Actually, that's true, because it could pull you. It could rush you away, depending on how strong the flood is. So, dear Miss Penfold, I can inform you that our research has shown that the hotel and station are quite safe from the forthcoming floods and storms. The Great Western Railway has proven unto me that the new earth banks to the side of Platform 2 are quite sufficient. However, the barn at the base of the bank, which is not protected, is at high risk. I recently had to look around and noticed that you are allowing your guests to use it as a garage. You may wish to encourage them to park their motor cars outside the hotel instead. I would also be interested in any details you have regarding the owner of this vehicle. I have received a most interesting report from London and believe that may be connected, so write the details down, and Betty can pop them in on her way to the butcher's tomorrow morning. Then again, I will most probably be taking up your kind invitation.
Cheek. Who does he think he is? After hours, indeed.
Is that Timothy? Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Oh, where did you come from? Where did you go? Yeah, he just disappears. Okay. Then again, I'll be most probably taking up your kind of invitation, attending the party this evening. I fancy good old sing-song. It will also give me a chance to have a look at this guest of yours. One favor to ask you, my dear. Do not let on my identity. I wish to remain, how do these foreigners put it? Ah, yes, incognito. There would be a promotion in this for me, and I will not ignore your help. In fact, I might choose to cast a blind eye over the reports of after-hours drinking in the bar. Naughty, naughty. Mum is the word, my dear. Mum is the word. Sadly, I have no news regarding the Pike child, missing for days now. I have to admit that this case has me totally in the dark. Talk to you tonight. Constable Harold Perch. Huh. Anything else? Nope. And then there's a flower. Move this flower. What was it? Self-raising flower. Now what's this? Fortis by Valdus. Keep this code in a safe place. Alright, so Flotus 13 gram Pond, Hockney, London, E8 1QD, Hack 1064. So remember that for later. Okay, write that down. Okay. Anything else? I guess not. Okay. Let's take a look at this. So we see reception. Can't really read that. ATTLE. Atel? Attic? Oh, maybe that's attic. First floor, dining. Cellar, second floor, third floor, and bar. And yeah, we can't really do anything with this for now. Okay. Keep that in mind. Okay. Let's see what this is here. Ooh, perhaps another symbol. Hangman. Huh. Someone was bored here. ESDW. Orders margin. Some more cards. Jones Taxi Service. Next to the Butcher's. Dowerton. DOW 133. Quality family run hotel. The Station Hotel. With train services to London, Station Road, and Dowerton. Dowerton 243. Okay. We can do something with this paper. Okay. 1463257. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Let's see. Yeah, there's okay, that was all. I wonder why that was written down on this pad here or whatever. Because yeah, that's the typical trick where if because of how thick people can write lines on a piece of paper, there'll be indentions in the pad. So what you can do is you can take either ink pen or like a graphite pencil and just do rubbings on it, basically run it over and over again, and you'll get a like whatever they wrote before. Usually, it doesn't happen work all the time, but a lot of times it'll. But anyway, so okay. Oh yeah, and I guess I forgot to mention when we looked at the calendar on April, it didn't say 30 days because April has 30 days usually, I believe. Let's see. Trying to think if there's anything else I can really. Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind for later. So, let's back up. I believe that's okay. We'd have to do it again, but there's infinite amounts of paper there. By the way, from what I recall, I think if I remember correctly, if you hear any phone ringing over the course of the game, you can actually come back to this phone to answer it. Unfortunately, there's nothing going on right now, so I can't do anything about that. But if I actually, I thought I heard the phone earlier. I just didn't get to this in time. So, oh well. Ooh. What was that noise? Another picture here. A little door, perhaps to the hotel itself. Old-fashioned, I'm not sure what type of guy that is. But. Interesting. Station, hotel, bar. Okay. The station hotel, one way can go in through there. A couple of doors. Gents and ladies. Say a lady, can't really tell on that one. That turns off the light. There's the toilet again. Yeah. I told you women's toilets are nasty. And you can't use the, for whatever reason, you can't use the light here, so, oh well. Alright, let's see what's in the gents. Oh, lovely. Looks like a lady getting tortured or something like that. Yeah, I'm not sure on that one. Maybe turn that off as well. Oh, by the way, I can't move. If I turn it off... Oh, I guess I can't move. But yeah, see, it won't let me move between the two because it's too dark. And I can't use my lamp on this, so... Otherwise, it would let you do it, so... Okay. Oh, there's a thing there, but I can't do anything with it. Yeah, it looks like a camera. Oh yeah, that's probably Nigel and Polly's cameras for because they said they set stuff over the course of the game or and those letters or information to find some information. Ew, looks like it's clogged. Gross. All right, let's let me back out, get out of there. So. Oh, what was that noise? No, hold on. Let me back up for a second. Yeah, I forgot to check this thing. So this is the safe around here. So let's see. There's the cross of the ball thing there. There's a switch, and we can move this thing in different directions on that one. So yeah, I thought I could mess with it right there. So. Well, remember earlier with that the safe code or whatever on that with the on there. So let me back up a bit. Actually, let me look at that code again just to remind myself of it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Although we don't really know the combination of it right now. That's a tough one on that one, so... Let's see, what was... sorry. Oh, nope. Okay. Just remember the positions. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Actually, I might save that for later. We are pretty high on time right now, so... Well, I mean, we could always... Let's see, set it... Let's see... Up. Yeah, just do it in the order on the card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or whatever, and that opens the safe. So that's pretty much the clue. A bunch of money, but we don't need money. At least it's old school. It probably wouldn't be considered legal tender anyway. So, but we get a key. So, key for that. I wonder where this key goes to. All right. Oh, and if you mess up on the puzzle, like if you mess putting this in correctly or whatever, obviously I've solved it. There's no reason to do it. But if you mess it up, you have to just step outside and then just do it again, and that'll reset the puzzle. So, okay. All right, I think that's enough time there for the spooky hotel itself. Looks like there's quite a few things going on here inside the hotel. A lot of people missing, stuff from old times, the place being abandoned, and obviously our brother is still missing. And we got to talk with Nigel, so we know someone's out there. But he said there was someone watching him. Who's watching him? Will we find out who it is? Where's Timothy? And what awaits us in the hotel itself? Find out next time in the next episode of Darkfall: The Journal. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.